Hello. Yes.
There we go. Okay. See? Okay. Yeah, we're working. Let's get shit set up. Welcome guys to Jeddah. Had some issues with my mic. Yeah, after a short break, we're back. We cancelled last race, moved it up to today. So these are the standings as of now. Alex is leading the championship, followed by Focus and Mr. Mouse. Those three are like the guys to watch out for. So let's see if one of them is on a lap. Focus just starting his lap. Nicely done there. Each pull for way bridge? I would not know, man. As of now, he has the fastest first sector though. So it is looking promising.
Hmm.
129.6 to beat.
That's a pretty slow lap, I think.
That's one of the... So guys, 126.9. We go to Weybridge. Let's see if he can beat this time. And he cannot. He did a 127 flat. So that puts Focus on provisional pole. Go on board with Mr. Mouse. Also did a purple middle sector. A bit of a lock up. A 127.3, yeah. That's far off the pace from the two top guys from him. We can go on board with Alex. Alex right now is not setting any purple sectors. But he puts it in P3, 27.2. No, not that bad, actually, from him. I think the only one going onto a lap right now is Van Bergen. Hits the wall there on the exit when starting his lap. Probably comes in, yeah. Ooh. He sends it into the pits. Yeah, everyone is on a lap now. We have 12 minutes of qualification left. We're also missing some people, some drivers. For what I know, let me open the. We lost Spark. Spark stopped driving for us. Rizzo is on a sabbatical, and I think Razor lost his finger. So yeah, he won't be able to drive. PK also is busy with some IRL stuff, so he won't be here for a couple of races. And Ethan is still at his hometown visiting, not able to participate. He will be back though. This masculine here is gonna start his lap. It looked like he was quite early on the brakes there. Well, heavy braking for that left-hander. Usually you can get away with a brake and a lift there. Throwing the car in as he hits the wall and invalidates his lap. On board with the gold killer here. Big gaps on the back of the field though. Tony also started his lap. See what he can do. Ooh, almost lost the car there on top of that curb. Yoni of course will be looking to score some points again this weekend. I think it's possible. Nicely hook set the corner there. Comes onto the back straight basically. Into the last corner. Hits the wall on the exit there. Gonna cost him some time. But it's enough for P5. 28.5. It's almost a second gap between P4 and P5 there. More than a second, yeah.
He did a lot of practice, I think, to get there.
Weybridge invalidated this lap for what I can see. They'll be looking to put in another lap. Mr. Mouse just started this lap. Hooks the double apex. Nicely. Oh, it just hits the curb the wrong way. That's
and
his
it
lap
sets him
over.
the wrong way.
Yeah. That's his lap over.
Commentary curse. Ooh.
You hear the engine not wanting to go, right? The traction control there. Hits the wall there. Gets lucky on the curb.
Can't wait for that new Saudi track that is coming in 28 or 29. With
the one going into the air.
Yeah.
Imagine crashing out at that corner, flying off. I don't think...
Imagine having no brakes when you go downwards.
Or either upwards. Like, I don't think that it's gonna be allowed. If we're gonna talk about safety, right? No way, man.
Yeah, it is already allowed.
It's weird, man. If something big happens, like we've seen from those fences, right? Like cars can go over them. We've seen it happen multiple times. Or go through them, right? You clearly see that shit at NASCAR.
It all depends on the angle you're going up.
Exactly. Like, how is that safe? If you crash in that turn in Saudi, you're basically fucked. You're dead. If that happens, man. Let's see. Quickly just set a lap. It's enough for P7. I think IPAC is on a lap. Might be. Or he just did a lap. Oh, he's on the lap. But yeah, if you crash out on that corner and you crash over the fence, like, how is that safe at all, right? Like, I don't say that it's gonna happen, but like, there's always that small chance that it happens, right? Like, it just doesn't seem safe to me, right? Like, they do all those stupid things for safety and then they wanna accept a corner like that.
Everything for spectacular racing, right?
I mean, if they want the spectacular racing, they should reinstate their V10s. At least the V8. And not this garbage new engine regulation they have right now, right? Like yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, even FIA is saying we got a plan B and that makes the cars 2 seconds slower a lap to avoid people running out of battery on the straight. Like, is that a solution now? Making the cars even more slower? Okay, you call that spectacular racing, right? Like,
just call it push to pass instead of manual override mode.
yeah, but still, it seems not to work, right? Like, what I've seen from pre-season testing, when they try to fight, because of course they do,
and that way
try to fight, yeah, hitting the curb. That curb is deadly. Avoid it. We lost Van Bergen. His wheel's broken. It's fine. Joni's really doing good lately, man. Definitely up his pace from last to best of the rest, so what he's still in, honoring his pen that I already forgot about, to be honest. Holiday. Like I said, I think someone has a well, multiple people with a quali ban.
Yeah, Masculine had a qualified ban as well.
That's my bad. I didn't put them into the system as well.
Yeah, I was just looking at it and I see that Masculine has a qualified ban as well.
Somebody, yeah, okay. So he's gonna need to serve that. Really my bad though. Wait. Plus points. Hold on. I think he has a better brain than me. Okay, here we go. What? Nicely. Very nice.
I don't know. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I hate it.
Well, it always suited me. The so fast and flowing run.
Yeah, that makes it fun, but it's also
He's gonna
sometimes
be able to time though. Be able to.
you're
He was up. Did 26.6. Be able to that. Yeah, that puts him in second. Mouse. Actually done. Really. So focus on Mr. Mouse will lock out the front row with Weybridge in third and Alex in fourth. Then we got a big gap over a second back to P5 with Goldkiller and Joni on P6. Then almost yeah, like 6/10 to Frackley. So the gaps are big. Big gaps. Okay, so let's give the drivers 3 minutes to get the shit figured out. Someone ready it up. Okay, it's here we go. It's lights out. Let's see. So that's a nice getaway from Focus there. Well, Mr. Mouse is under attack straight out of the get-go. Alex actually overtaking Weybridge, but there's a virtual safety car for God knows what. That's just a weird safety car. There goes our first lap mayhem. Let's hope nobody will get a penalty. As I see that Van Bergen is... he was not in the lobby, but his AI is messing up the race somehow. Yeah, remember me to next time ask people when they retire to actually during qualifying, to what a reason, to actually retire during the race and then leave the session. As you can see, we got a big gap down from P8 due to some shenanigans. Anyway, Focus trading the gap. Well,
You only fell all the way back. He did bad. You know what they say, right? Anything can happen in Saudi. It's the new Las Vegas. Yeah, what is it right now? Yes or no? He said it. His wheel wasn't working. Mr. Mouse catching the tree in front. So. Yeah, now it's a long way to... Oh, Mr. Mouse pass. Focus.
Yeah, and Gold
Focus
Killer.
is dropping back.
Yeah, he probably fired up his tires too early. Mr. Mouse, looking.
Ooh, 3 wide.
Yeah, this one is tough for Mr. Mouse here. He got a worse exit than Focus did. He's in that train, of course. Focus not able to make a move. As I see Gold Killer again switching positions with Weybridge there. Gold Killer going wide, losing some out some time there. So Waddy very close to Frackley as well. And Joni already gained 6 seconds on IPAC there, so if he plays his cards right, he can still win. I mean score points for him is winning, of course.
Good Waddy pass Brackley.
Yeah.
And Brackley instantly drops nearly a second.
Yeah, Frackley is has a front wing damage, I think. Yeah, he's missing an end plate. He has red wing damage. So what light red, so there's a difference. Yes, there's a caution. Sector 1, but it already disappeared. So, and I do see Yoni also missing his front wing. Front wing. That's the yellow flag we saw earlier. Yeah, that one is tough. If you lose your front wing on Jeddah, gonna be a tough race.
Depends.
He's already down a pit stop. He needs to take another one.
Yeah, then it's gonna be difficult, but I mean,
it's gonna be a tough one. He might actually drop back behind the leaders.
Jeddah with a missing end plate is doable, though.
Yeah, it's doable. It's tough. You're definitely losing out some pace on some corners where you not wanna lose out the pace. Like the medium high speed corners is where you gain all your speed, right, in Jeddah. And if you cannot take them full speed because you're missing an end plate, it's costly, man. Yeah, focus is dropping back from Alex.
I think Focus has burned his tires.
I would not know. I cannot see. Mr. Mouse is on those hards though. So I expect the hards to be in the operating window right now, and the mediums to go off any lap now.
Yeah, but the pace difference at the race is not that huge of a difference. So
yeah, looking at Focus's pace, his mediums are popping off, and he'll be looking at a 2-stop. He might actually, with the pace he has, he can make it work. But if he pits now and goes for the 2-stop, it might actually cause the others to pit as well.
Then he might have to take first the extra set of mediums.
Yeah, if you do a 2-stop, you'll be looking at a medium hard. And the reason behind that is if there comes an early safety car after you pitted on those mediums, you'll be willing to go onto those hards. If you go onto the hards and you want to pit during the safety car that comes up, your only choice is the mediums, and you cannot stretch those mediums. So you gotta go for the mediums if you do a 2-stop. And that's the same with starting on the hards. It basically, whenever early safety car happens and you're on those hards, you started on those hards, it's not viable to pit until like lap 15. If you pit earlier than that, you'll be looking at a 2-stop. Yeah, Focus is dropping back from Mr. Mouse as well, but his tires are all fired up. Masculine getting at 3 seconds, multiple warnings, probably track limits. He only dropped down a position as he went in for his new front wing though.
I think he lost some confidence after the start. I mean, he had a pretty good qualifying and
he was too busy talking on Discord while the race was happening, asking about a restart, as IPAC did. Basically the rules, we do not restart unless there's like over 80% of the grid having issues. The one that started the lobby too early will get penalized for it, so. Yeah, those mediums are going off For what I can see, they're hitting the 45 to 50%, depending on the drivers. So, yeah. Meanwhile, the hearts are hitting the same, right? But the hearts can go way longer. Having said that, it's one of the top guys with those 40% hearts. Mr. Mouse and Alex are switching from positions there. Another 3 seconds for Ipac. Brings him up to a total of 6 seconds. But he will drop down, so Yoni isn't out of the points yet. If he can keep his nose clean, make sure to keep his car on the track and get no penalties, he'll be fine.
Mr. Mouse pass Alex.
Yeah, Alex going into the pits. Focus as well. Those are the medium runners, lap 11. I expect more people to pit. Going onto the hards for Alex. I think that's the hards for Focus as well. So they're both looking for one stop. Baybridge also going in for the hards. Also looking for the one stop. Focus just staying in front of Zawadi there.
It really looks like an overtake off track.
No, it was out of the pits. I get why why it looked like that. Did you see the tire difference already, right? Like Focus versus Zawadi. Like a 40% difference in tire wear. So Mr. Mouse will be looking to go long. To at least lap 14, I think.
15?
14 well, plus 11 is 25, so...
He has not a great advantage in gap though.
No, so he'll be looking to get some overtakes by the end of the race, of course. That's his focus. So...
There's also 2.5 seconds gap between Alex and Focus right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that gap was already extending before they went into the pits. I think it was around 2 seconds already, so... No wonder, but I think that's down to... tire management, maybe. Maybe Focus makes a little bit more mistakes on this track during the race compared to Alex, so...
Mr. Mouse reaching lap 14, 15, it's gonna hurt him then, I think.
No, 14 should be doable, and the reason behind that, if you take 11 laps, right? The lap where Alex and Focus pitted, and 25, you are left with 14 laps, so...
He's losing like 5 to 7 tenths a lap on those.
Yeah, but that's normal, right? Like that's like 50, 60% all the hearts.
That his gap is going lower and lower right now.
Yeah, but that's what I said. He'll be looking to attack those hard runners on the mediums by the end stage of the race, right? Like that's the thing. If you start on the harder compound, you'll be looking to attack by the end of the race and get your positions from that. Because by that time the other guys will be running on all the hards and you'll be on those fresher mediums. And that's where you get your positions from. And if you do it right, you get them easily. You have way higher pace by the end of the lap, the track has more rubber, your car is lighter, things like that, right? It's basically what Jarno Opme always does. He goes for the alternate strategy and looks to overtake by the end of the race. That's where he gets his positions.
I really think he's losing way too much time to deal with that strategy.
I don't know. I mean, if you look at like the top eSports guys, right? Like, if you take the alternate strategy, your gap is like, if you come out of the pits, it's like 16, 18 seconds. And they still manage to do it, right? So, there's a possibility, but you have to be good on your tires.
Yeah,
if you look right now, he's like 19th. No, he's like
11.4.
He's 21 seconds in front of Weybridge. All those guys are on hards. Gold Killer still needs to pit. So definitely a possibility to do it.
He's working with a gap of 11.1.
Yeah, but he is not looking to overtake Alex or stay in front of him during the pit stops. He's looking to attack Alex in the later stages of the race to overtake him on track. So he's not looking for an undercut. He's looking for the overcut to get fresher set of tires to basically overtake them.
There is a point of where you're losing too much time to deal with that strategy.
I mean, if you're losing too much time on the hard, that means the other guys will be losing as much time on the hards by the end of the race. And that's where you're looking to get that overcut, right? Like, knowing those hards will just manage 14 laps. Meaning the other guys will need to do 14 laps. But if you know you're quicker and you can manage those mediums, or say extend your hards by one extra lap, you'll be good to go. It's gonna be a tough one though. I agree with that. It's tough. But it's definitely doable, the alternate strategy. Yeah, as expected, he will come in into lap 14. But the other guys also need to do 14 laps on those mediums, on those hards. Hards after 14 laps will be 70%. So basically that. Having said that, Jeddah has a lot of grip, so it's not like you're sliding around. You just need to take care when exiting corners and stuff like that. So is he gonna come out in front of Weybridge? He actually is. So look at this gap, right? He has now fresh set of mediums. He's 5.5 seconds behind Focus. Focus is an easy target. He has that in the pocket. If he can manage his tires, ease into them for the first 3-4 laps, he'll be fine. The Focus should be possible. Alex is gonna be a hard one. I totally agree with that one. So he just completed like half a lap and already gained more than half a second on Focus. If you look at the track map, he is so close. But it all depends, right? Like if Alex can be picture perfect, make no mistakes, and manage his tires, he can stay in front. So that's a second a lap right now. Mr. Mouse is quicker than the other two. I do, however, see an iPack close to Angry, but at the same time, D-Banks. Oh, and that's. Oh, I think. But how did they. Can you explain me that one? Maybe? I do, however, see a masculine into the wall here, but like iPack and the kick, and that kick went straight into the wall. How is he still with them?
Do you think?
Yeah, might be, or resetting to track. I don't know. As they both come into the pits, it's open hunting season for Yoni here. Yeah, the gap towards folks already down to 3.6 seconds. This lap is over a second quicker right now. But can he keep his tires in check? That's the thing, right? Like, he needs enough rubber to attack. And that's also the thing, like, if I were focused, I would be worried right now, and I would be pushing my tires. I would be pushing my lap times, trying to stay in front, right? But that's where you're wrong. You need to save your tires. You need to manage your pace, manage your tires.
Let them close the gap and use your tires when you have to defend.
Exactly. Now, Jeddah is a hard track to do that on. Because of the long straights, right? Like,
And not really keep it on the inside and the outside is struggling.
depends, man. Like, you need to remember, those mediums have so much better traction, right? So on the straight, you not having DRS, they having a better traction and DRS. It's a tough one. So 2.5 seconds. 8 laps to go.
We know mediums go like 7 laps, then they fall off a cliff, so...
Depending on the driver. Right now those mediums are looking perfect. They're looking perfect. I can see Mr. Mouse's tire wear. I cannot see Focus or Alex's. But they're looking perfect. But yeah, I'm kind of scared that by the time he gets to Focus, he'll be on that... oh, I see people going in. It's a safety car. So that basically resets everything. Oh, that's a ballsy move. Softs. Crazy. I think Mr. Mouse did the perfect play here. He went for the mediums. He had a fresh set of mediums. And he took them. Well, Focus and Alex both got softs, and I think it's... Softs aren't working, man. It's Jeddah. 3 laps, your softs are falling off a cliff. As Weybridge also took softs, but those are already like... This is what I mean, man. He just came out of the pits and they're on 6%. Meaning they all are using used softs that are already used. Like, so what he also comes out of the pits with fresh softs. So Frackily will be coming in. He's missing his front wing. And of course, Yoni will also be looking to come in and catch the pack. Masculine, however.
Well, Yoni... I don't think Yoni has any tires left.
I think he will come in. So he stays out. I mean, he'll be able to make it on those this set of tires, right? But he's dead last. Masculine is dead last, but he's dead last in the pack. So it's gonna be a tough one for him. Because everybody in front of him has, of course, pitted. Weybridge already after half a lap lost 2% of his tire wear compared when he came out on those softs. So if you're using used softs in your Alex or Focus, you'll be running around with over 10% tire wear when you got the restart. That's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, 5 laps was doable, but 7 to 8, nah.
It's 5 laps. What they're gonna do? I don't think.
No, including those 3 safety car laps, it's
Exactly.
7 or 8 laps. No.
And then imagine, because those guys all did 3 laps doing quali, right? They used 3 different set of softs, and that basically means.
I mean, you could balance it out with the pace you have, though. I mean, yeah, the top 3 guys are gonna lose some pace, but they might be fast enough to carry.
Yeah, of course, but I'm talking about Mr. Mouse. He's on a fresh set of mediums. No worries whatsoever. Can fully push compared to Focus and Alex on those softs.
It all depends how big the gap is going to be.
I know. For my own mistake.
Because if they can't break
with 5 racing laps to go, going on to the softs, no way.
5 laps I would have done, not 8.
I've done it. I failed. Because after 3 laps of full pushing on those softs, because they will be pushing, the tires are gone. Just remember, it's exactly, they have to push. It's 5 laps. They have to push.
Because otherwise Mr. Mouse is in the best position.
Exactly. So he is. Because you cannot push 5 laps on those softs. The tires will get overheating. But
you also have to keep in mind, if they keep a DRS terrain, everything is still possible.
Yeah, maybe.
The only thing that really is depending right now is if the guys on softs can pull away. If they can pull away, there is a big chance they survive. But if they can pull away and the train stays together, then Mr. Mouse will make it easy.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for everyone behind Masculine here. So behind Masculine is from.
There is no one behind Masculine.
Yeah. Well, there is. So you got Masculine, and you got. Then comes Angry. So everybody down from Angry will. This is gonna be interesting. This restart, how Masculine is gonna handle it. Basically, he has to let the other guys pass because he gets an instant blue flag. And they will be fighting for position, of course. So, yeah, let's see how that works out for them.
But now it really also depends if Weybridge is going to pass Mr. Mouse on the start.
Weybridge, same thing. He's on those on those softs. And but sure, on the restart, he definitely has some chance. I totally agree with that. But when they start, they will be on 12% softs. At least Weybridge will be. But that's gonna be a tough one for him.
50%, 3 laps, 5-6% per lap.
Yeah, 30% just softs at that.
Well,
all the pace is safe.
2 2 laps with a very unstable car. Well, that's doable.
Okay, let's go. Here they go.
Good
See
start
if,
from Alex.
Yeah. Focus still close though.
Weybridge couldn't make it.
No, he's too far behind, yeah.
Safety car.
Again?
Yep.
Yeah, as you got Masculine not going out of the way during the restart, like we asked people to.
What did that Red Bull do?
That Red Bull was probably fed up with a...
What the?
Yeah.
He's trying to crash him out.
I think it's a bug. Looks like we're still on racing speed. Yeah. It's a visual bug. We're racing. Yeah, as I said, I really hope like the Haas is getting out of the way to avoid these things. Right now he's fully out of the way. That makes sure the back of the pack can actually fight. A lot of people having penalties though. I do see all of them have 3 seconds except for Angry and iPack. Those guys have 6 seconds. So Focus already dropping down. Alex did a 1:29.3. Yeah, definitely he has some pace still. Right now the soft runners will be looking at between 15 and 20% wear. As soon as you hit 20% wear, you'll be losing time compared to the mediums that are just starting to work. Yeah, Mr. Mouse will be looking to put the pressure on. Make sure those guys are eating up their tires. As Joni already overtook 2 guys. Where I think that those 2 guys already also pitted or had some contact. But he'll be looking to take P8 here. As we head to the main straight and Focus is definitely close enough to make a move. You gonna be able to? No, just too far behind. Yeah, they're all also full of battery, of course. Mr. Mouse at 3 seconds, so it's over for him. No matter what he does, he will not end up P1 or P2. He'll be looking to extend the gap behind to Weybridge with at least 1 more second to make sure he's safe. And Joni, of course, will be looking for P8, but P8 is very close to the Williams of Angry. So they are in a train. Well, Sawadi had an incident, I think. So that basically gives Joni P8. Weybridge is on those softs though, compared to Mr. Mouse on those mediums. So let's see how that's gonna pan out for Mr. Mouse. I think this is the moment, the lap where those softs are basically going off. I can see Mr. Mouse staying really close with the guys now, actually gaining on them. Because the softs right now are hitting 40%. Yeah, Weybridge probably not gonna be able to stay within those 3 seconds looking at both their batteries. Mr. Mouse will be able, however, to attack those guys in the front with the battery he has. It's probably just waiting for their tires to go off. As Yoni also overtook the kick, as the kick retired from the session in the middle of the track, and I think Yoni actually had contact with him. After he crashed, I think the kick crashed. Oh, that was... Ooh, you saw what I saw? Was that the corner cut by Alex? We go onto the main straight. Folks will be looking for that P1 though. He is close. But Alex has so much speed down the straight. I think Alex is running way lower wings compared to Focus here. As you see him basically without DRS gaining time on Focus. Yeah, if I were Yoni, do not come in. I think his car is okay. It is. Last lap. What can the guys in front do? Those softs are hitting red digits right now. Definitely going off. Well, Mr. Mouse has those mediums. Focus close enough. Tough place to overtake. Onto the back straight. This is where he has to do it. As his exit is compromised. I don't think he's close enough. Focus his exit. Let's see. Yeah, you see the rebel of Alex just going away. As Alex brings home P1, Focus P2, Mr. Mouse P3, Weybridge P4 and Gold Killer P5. We're waiting for the rest of the pack. As I see, Sawadi made a mistake as well. That's Angry bringing home P6. One of his best finishes ever actually. And very clean as well. P7 for Sawadi. As Yoni brings home points again. Look how happy he is. He spins around over the finish line. He had a tough race, but he did an amazing race. As here we have IPAC also finishing in the points, P9. Masculine.
I think Big Jump of a Gold Killer on Weybridge collided in the last turn. I saw a sorry incoming in the chat.
Oh. Yeah, Gold Killer Weybridge. Yes, as we have the driver of the day as Sir Okay, I need to get this going. Wadi. Also the most overtakes. Alex has the fast lap and race winner. Amazing race, guys. For next week, we're gonna have Qatar. For the drivers in the chat, I'm sorry for not restarting. According to the poll, we should have restarted. Totally agree with that. If drivers want that, we should do that. However, I only saw one message in the chat and I was like, okay, the rest is just racing, so whatever. If the drivers know which driver started too early, we can do something about it.
I'm not fully agreeing, but yeah.
Yeah, I do not agree either. I think it should at least affect like 40, at least 40 to 60% of the grid for us to do a restart.
Well, the reasoning behind it, I mean, yes, there has been a vote, but it wasn't. It is not instantly implemented. We didn't even announce it.
No, I haven't. That's my fault. I told them as well. However, my opinion on the fact as well is like there should be at least like 40 to 60% of the grid that should be affected. Because I don't feel like restarting the game, the lobby for like.
Because it resets tires. It
resets tires, and if you restart the lobby for one driver because of it, it could mess with the whole strategy and stuff. So let's discuss that with the drivers as well. That idea about like, let's say, if that happens, at least like, let's say, like 8 drivers should say something in the chat, and then we restart. Something like that. It's very hard, right? Because if someone starts too early, readies up too early, all those drivers will be in a hurry to get their shit going, and then they basically do not have time to speak their mind, right? And then 9 out of 10 times, people start complaining whenever something happens to them on the race start, right? In the first lap. So it's a tough one. I don't feel like restarting for one guy. I do not agree with that fact. Because it will take you like 15 minutes to get going again, right?
I mean, I'm agreeing on what they're saying about a restart, but the point of me is it still wasn't implemented, so they cannot say this vote that we had, it's instant starting. I mean, we didn't even announce it, so...
it's my bad. I wanted to implement it. I haven't done that. I already told them.
Because the big question is, people can abuse it for tire advantage, and how can you...
Exactly, and I started that discussion, but nothing really came from it. So we need to be honest about that and talk with the drivers themselves about it. And that will be fine, of course. For now, thank you all for watching.
Next week, one thing, next week, Muskelin still has that penalty above his head, I think. Because he didn't...
Remember me later. I can put that shit in with the thing. Because I got a pop-up in the software.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, for next week, we got Qatar. I haven't been there myself yet.
It's a tire killer. It's a tire killer.
Last 2 games, because I hate the track. I don't like the track. Anyway, let's see how the drivers will do. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you next weekend.
See ya.
Wheels scream loud like a beast on the track. Heartbeats pound, there's no turning back. Engines roar, fire in their veins. Adrenaline rush like thunder in chains. Lights flash red to green, it's go. Feel the heat, the turbos glow. Start your engines, hear them cry. Chasing glory under the sky. One shot, one chance, no compromise. Speed's the king and the king and the limit's the prize. Wheels scream.